1 2 what it do? It's your boy Positive Energy, aka Bud Butts. Cause my butts on my blunts be as fat as a Williams sister's ass. Yeah, what it do? I'm here, trying to introduce myself. What's going on out here? First of all, I like to spark up, smoke, talk a little shit. You know what I'm saying? This one right here is basically what I'm about to do. Give a shout out to what I want to call the four fathers of BRC, the real BRC. I'm gonna get into that in a minute. But first, I want to start you off with a little brief introduction to me. I grew up the youngest. My mom had 3 kids. My dad had 3 kids, with me being in common. So I had 2 siblings on each side. An older sister and a brother on my dad's side. 2 brothers on my mom's. I was always the youngest. I was the youngest of both my parents. So I used to tell them all the time, like, after me, y'all couldn't get no better than me, so y'all both start having kids. You feel me? So, that's neither here nor there. Just some shit I like to talk, I was born in Canton, Ohio, home of the Canton McKinley Bulldogs. One of the best high school, if not the best high school in the country. And I have a little video on why I feel that. When I was young, I'm trying to make this brief on me, little brief introduction to me. You know what I'm saying? I like to try to be real, keep it 100. So yeah, grew up basically a single mom. Even though I was a single mom, my mom, it wasn't like I didn't know my dad and I wasn't affiliated with my dad. It's just that my mom moved to California. I was born in Canton. My mom and my dad wasn't together. She moved to California with her kids, and that's where we grew up out there. That's just that story. But I always knew my dad, come back visit my dad, always had love for my dad, so I ain't gonna be out here one of those, even though I ain't have a father figure in my life, I'm not here to bash my dad, because I love my dad. Me and my dad got a good relationship, always had a good relationship, and always will have one, because that's my man's. You feel what I'm saying? Same goes for my mom. Held it down. She taught me on how to be a good person. She couldn't teach me how to be a man, being a single mother, raising men. But she did her best to teach me how to be a good person, which will, if I'm a good person, that would make me a good man. You feel what I'm saying? Understand? So, I always knew to respect people, have manners, respect, you know what I'm saying? Be presentable, like, as far as, the way you dress, the way you talk and carry yourself. I ain't talking about I got to have super flashy, the latest outfits coming out and all that, because I don't really care about none of that shit like that. But what you got, make that presentable, if you can understand what I'm saying. So, and, she always told me to speak my mind. That I knew right from wrong, you know what I'm saying? And she gave me a good foundation to be what I like to call, what I feel I am, a stand-up dude. Now, and I'm a real dude, and we're going to discuss this term called real. Real does not mean I'm about to ride for my niggas, pull out the strap and do bids and all that shit. Stupid shit. That ain't me, bro. Real is, I'ma be who I really say I am. So I'm not gonna be out here claiming to be no tough guy. I don't like guns. Never had one. Never shot one. Never been shot at. Never been in no beefs. Cause I'm just a cool dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? If we got beef, it's because you don't like me. I don't really walk around not liking people, because I'm pretty much a cool dude. I crack jokes, smoke a little weed, have fun, talk shit, and keep it light. You know what I'm saying? I roast my fellas. If I'm close to you, I roast you. If I don't know you, I ain't gonna be out here just roasting mugs and all this, that, and the other. Try to be a cool dude. Try to be a good dad. Got 6 kids. Me and my wife we had, because these motherfuckers is grown now. Okay, so we had custody of 3 of my kids. I have 4, she had 2, and shared parenting with 2 of hers. Okay, so that makes 6. One child I don't get to see as much. That's neither here nor there. We might not have another video about that later. So, raised 5 kids, 4 of them then graduated by now. We got 1 left in the house. Grew up in California. Always wanted to be a McKinley Bulldog, okay? Like sports, always wanted to play sports. So my sports teams, when I'm gonna be talking about mainly is sports, sneakers, hip hop, and a little bit of bullshit. Other than that, cause that, that's basically what I'm into. Not into too much fashion shit, except for sneakers. And I'm gonna have a video deferring what I call sneakers and not little sissy ass shoes like no head. So I'm gonna tell you who my teams is. My teams who I like. I follow teams, not players. So I ride with these teams through thick and thin for over 35 years. Like I said, I'm 45 years old. I made these decisions over 35 years ago on every one of these teams and been riding with them for my life, basically. So, moved out to California, born in Ohio, Canton, Ohio. So I'm a McKinley Bulldog first. Then I'm a Buckeye. Moved out to California, 3 blocks of Candlestick, 49ers, Giants. Like the Magic, they won when I went out there at 7-8. So I was like, ooh, Magic Code, they won Lakers. So now I'm still Lakers fan from here to that. So we got the 49ers, the Giants, Lakers, pro teams. College, O State, high school, Canton McKinley. Them is my 5 teams. That's who I roll with. That's who I fucks with. So, that's what I'll be hitting y'all a little bit about. That's what reason why. And so, a little bit more about me. Not too much more right now. But like I said, I just try to be honest as I can. Try to listen to more than one side of view. I like to debate sports. I really enjoy it. I like when people can. I like when I got an idea and somebody has opposing a view, and then it's like a sparring match to see whose points of view can stack up one against the other. But what comes with that, it was listening to what other people say and understanding that you don't know everything, and there's different points of view on different sorts of things. I like to talk battle rap too, because no definitive winner technically, but you can debate who won, what you like, preferences, this, that, and the other. So without further ado, let me get into what I came to do, to give my respects and my props to. I'm gonna talk about 4 brothers, because that's who I've been getting into the most. And I didn't watch some other ones, but these 4 brothers, I felt they were stand-up dudes, first and foremost. First and foremost, I thought, they was genuine. When I would look at their videos, it was like having a conversation with them in a little, what I'm saying? And they all, in their own way, inspired and it motivated me to do this, which is get on this, some shit that I wanted to do anyway. And I seen them doing bits and pieces of shit that I already had ideas of doing for myself, and the way they went about it and the way they approached it and the way they conversated with it, I really, really enjoyed it, really respected it. So, what I'm saying, I wanted to give them some recognition on, basically laying the foundation for what, we trying to call now the real BRC. You know what I'm saying? Not all this little, like, my take on it is, on the battle rap community is, and this is going to be my first point, and it's got to do with the Cassidy and Goods battle. Everybody, that's what shifted this shit. That's another thing that made everybody want to go start blogging about this, because the shit that they was trying to put out about the battle and the battle rap community and what was dope and what was not, a lot of people wasn't feeling it. So they start blogging and saying, hey, this is what we see. This is how we feel. This is why we can articulate that this is what makes something dope and what makes something hot and who fucking won and who not. And those who can't do that fall short in the debate. And that's where I like the debate. So that's why I'm here doing this. So my take is the whole battle rap started to see who had the best bars. Pure, plain and simple that. And I'm going to just give you one simple example on everything why the performance and stage presence and all that never means as much as the bars. And as simple as this. That's why there's no beat. That's why they battle rap with acapella with no beat. It's the reason, because we want to hear what you are saying. We want to hear the bars. Everything else is secondary. If we wanted to hear dope tracks and beat, we would put on a fucking song with beats and somebody could dance to it. All that other shit. This reason why this shit is acapella is because it's about the bars. And for y'all to sit here and say that Goods won, but nobody wants to say anything about bars, on how many bars he did and what he did and how he out-barred Cassidy and how he out-rhymed it, it's absolutely ridiculous. So that's my take on that. A little bit about me. Now I'm on to the props to these boys. This is in no particular order. This isn't no relevance and significance or who I think is better, who I like, who this, that, the other. This is simply me trying to acknowledge these four brothers and what they done and what they, inspired me to try to do and try to be. And first, I'm going to start with this one just because I just told y'all I grew up in the Bay Area and my favorite football team is the 49ers. So, without a doubt, Jersey Niner off top, I'm going to give props to you for, first of all, the jerseys be on fire. Creative, original. I be feeling the jersey of the day. And you be rocking my homies too. You Niner gang, I'm Niner gang, go. You know what I'm saying? So I'll be fucking with the jerseys and who you be rocking, all that. And another thing I like about these four brothers is because when they talk, you can understand that you don't have to agree with everything to respect another person's opinion and how they live. And I already can tell from these videos, there's some things that I don't particularly agree with what these brothers, what they be doing, but they keep it 100. And then my thing is, whatever you doing in your life, whatever get you where you going, if it's making you a better person, a better human being, then I'm all for that. So, like, Jersey Niners, he talks about how, how his pops raised him and this, that, and the values and the core values that I respect that, even though I never had that, and I can see shit from a different point of view. It makes him an articulate individual who can have a good conversation with somebody, have a strong point of view, stand by what you believe is right, and this, that, and the other. So I like the jersey, how he came with the jersey into the game, and how he came from the bottoms of nothing and made his channel into something to be viewed every day, to be tuned into, to check in to see what he got, and for him to often, like he said, have 24 subscribers and have Cash tuned in to what he was talking about, and to shout him out and give him that love lets you know that he was spitting nothing but some real shit. 100. That's Jersey. Next, I'm gonna give it up to my nigga who gritty, grimy. Now I don't know. I don't know if he gritty, grimy. That was a mistake. Let me take that back. Who is raw and edgy and something that's like strong present, that's your mom's favorite. Like the way he be coming through with his strong points of view, but still can back them up with facts. And when you watch his channel and shit, to me, like real motherfuckers. So he'll sit there and be playing his game, you know what I'm saying? And hollering at you like shit that motherfucker should have used to do all day. Like, you know, niggas, brothers, excuse me, I do use the N-word. I ain't gonna try to sit here like I'm some holy motherfucker who don't use the N-word and that and another. But I don't really like to use it when I'm describing good brothers or what I feel is good brothers. Like, you know what I'm saying? If these good brothers I know them personally and that another, I can say that's still my nigga and that the other. But if I don't really know you personally and I feel you're a good brother, I don't really want to call you all kind of niggas and that and the other. You know what I'm saying? I try to say my brother. So, you know what I'm saying? Brothers just sit around, play the game, talk shit, keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't saying that's what he do all day. Whatever he do, you know, he do what he do. But he sit, play, and then chop it up and shoot the shit. It's just like kicking it with a motherfucker. And I feel that, and I respect that. Boom. Third one is Retro Rob. When Retro Rob, what really sunk me in on Retro Rob, you know what I'm saying, because I've been watching these Cassidy videos and all that, is when he broke down the bars on these motherfuckers. And I was listening to him on the bars. He was trying to be as impartial as he could. Because let's face it, everybody got their preferences, but you still try to be impartial and unbiased to other motherfuckers, even though you might like a particular person. Like, say, for instance, the Math and Hollow battle. Now, Hollow the Don, one of my favorite battle rappers. I like his bars, his presence, and his performance on stage. Fucks with Hollow. Fucks with a few battle rappers. But I can't say that he really won against Math. Like, that Splish Splash shit was fire. Like, you know what I'm saying? Now Hollow did do a good job of trying to rebuttal and try to make it seem like it didn't make no sense, which it kind of didn't. But at the same time, it stuck. Everybody knows Splish Splash now. And that's just the way it goes. So I got to give it to Math, even though I'm a Hollow the Don fan. If you ask me who I was going to win, like, if I'm going into this, I'm like, oh, Hollow about to get him. Hollow about to get him. Hollow go get him. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Math can. Oh. Damn, Hollow. You might have took this one, my nigga. I fucks with the Hollow real tough, too. But that Splish Splash shit, I couldn't, even though he rebutted it, I couldn't get past that shit. So I could be unbiased. Now back to Retro Rob, when he was doing the bar for bar breakdown, and he was counting bars, it seemed like every time he said bar, I said bar. Every time, especially the first round, out of the 32 bars he counted, I might have counted 30 of them the same. We might have had like 2 different bars that was different, but still came up to the same 32. If you can understand what I'm trying to say. Like 30 times it was bar, and it was all the same. One time he might have said a bar that I wasn't really feeling, and one time I thought I might have said I thought that was a bar that he didn't. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, so it's like we looking and we seeing these bars and how he putting this shit down similar. So, you know what I'm saying? And brother, like my A-likes, you know what I'm saying? A-alike, B-alike, D-alike, C-alike. You feel what I'm saying? So you seeing shit, when you see certain things in a common viewpoint as somebody else, you tend to gravitate to them and give them they do. And that's that. Small, I'm just going short on what I can for everybody. I ain't trying to be too long. I said this is my first video. And then, you know, last and certainly not least, then Lab Magazine, Space, fire. I mean, like, on some real shit, fire. Like, originality is a key. I grew up in the 80s, baby. I was born in 74, man. I mean, I've been here since the birth of hip-hop. Real talk. Like, you know what I'm saying? I done really seen this shit. And everybody who was original back in the day was dope. And that's what the thing back in the day was, to have some type of originality. My man, ain't nobody like Space kicking that shit like that, man. That man is like, you know what I'm saying? The shit, and it's fire, and he be still breaking it down with like facts and like shit that you can sink your teeth into, and it should be real. So like, yeah, and I know it's some people out here, some brothers out here that's down with the BRC, that's in the movement that I might not be up on, because you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm no super duper battle rap historian and I could tell you every battle, this, that, and the other. No, there's certain battles I watched. Like I said, there's certain battle rappers I watch, so I will watch some of their battles and seen some here, there, and there. But like, you know, like my brothers were saying, it started getting a little stagnant, and I kept this guy, like, you know, and that's why I didn't watch a lot of different people, because it was like everybody was saying the same shit, doing the same shit, everybody cocking their gun and pop and all this mannerisms. Like I told y'all, I don't even fuck with guns. Like, even though I appreciate gun bars, if you can motherfucking scheme that shit out and have that motherfucking punching code, yeah, I'm gonna respect gun bars, and I know that's a big part of battle rapping. So I don't knock a motherfucker for using gun bars just because I don't use guns. You know what I'm saying? When I rap, I wouldn't use gun bars, even though I'm not gonna shoot nobody, just as a simple form of battle technique. Like, not something that I'm going to actually do. And like when I made my music, I used to tell me, and when I say made music, this is just strictly underground, Canton, Ohio music type of shit. Never went nowhere like that. I could spit some bars, this, that, and the here, and that's why I know bars. So, and in school, you know what I'm saying, I was a fuck off, but I was always smart. I always had honor classes. I went to all white middle schools, shit like that. Up until high school, I was always in advanced. Once I got to high school, growing up in Cali, I'm shooting dice, I'm smoking weed, drinking 40s, running with the Bayshore mob. You know what I'm saying? It was like, and that's one of the reasons why I came back to back to Ohio, because I didn't want to be in that gang life. I knew that wasn't me. You know, yeah, I was in the hood, but I was always probably the weakest nigga in the hood. I was the weakest nigga in the hood. But you still had to fight in the hood. You still had to hold it down, you know what I'm saying, and do what you had to do, you know what I'm saying. If I could get out of a fight, oh yeah, I'm going to get out of the fight. I'm going to talk my way out of a fight, because, like, you know, I'm not a violent person. I'm a peaceful type of guy, you know what I'm saying. So I'm positive energy. Positive energy always corrects errors. Positive energy assures constant elevation, you know what I'm saying. So it's all about being positive with me, you feel what I'm saying. So, no, I ain't the toughest nigga on the block, but you know what I'm saying. This thing is about this, like, it's about fighting this like this. It's two type of different motherfuckers. It's motherfuckers that can fight, and it's motherfuckers that will fight, and it's the motherfuckers that can and will fight. And what I mean by that is, it's motherfuckers who can fight, who got the skills and technique and knowledge of knowing how to fight and really know how to hit people and defend themselves and fight. I can't fight. I don't know all the skills and techniques and all that. I ain't no power puncher and all that, you know what I'm saying? But I'm an athlete, you know what I'm saying? I can try to mimic some motherfucker, but I ain't gonna sit here and say I got the skills, steps this way, this, that way, box, boom, 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 put you in this type of chokehold, this, that, like I can't fight. But I will fight. See, this is different. If you back me in the corner and threaten my existence or my personal space and all that, and now that I'm married, my wife and kids, well, you know, kids, they about grown now. So, like, I ain't about to throw my life away for some grown-ass motherfuckers that's gonna get some shit, okay? Ain't nobody else getting me in trouble. I didn't already did that myself, and I'm trying to stay out of trouble, and I ain't getting back in trouble for nobody else, especially somebody who I've raised, who should know right and wrong, and should know what I expect from them, and should know that they should expect from me as far as being in some bullshit like that. So, there that go right there. So, let's get hot up in here, hot boxing this bitch. but I will fight. You know what I'm saying? And there's some motherfuckers who can't fight but will fight. And there's some motherfuckers who can't fight and won't fight. And some motherfuckers just like to talk shit. So, you know, it ain't all about that. But I ain't never been a slow person, so, you know, I always been able to write. Like I was trying to get to, my mind went off track, smoke this weed. You feel me? But as far as figuring out bars is what I was saying. I used to rap myself, and I was intellectual in school per se. And one of my strong suits was, you know, reading and comprehension. So I know how to write and how to break shit down and what shit mean in a sentence and how to form sentences and all that type shit. So, yeah, man. So these brothers are really starting a powerful movement. It's positive. It's uplifting. It's like truth seeking. Like, cause people really want to hear the bar. Trust me, bro. I want to hear a motherfucker really destroy Cass. You want to know why? Because then I know that this motherfucker is for real. I don't want no fake victories. Like, see, that's another thing about me. Like, I don't like if we playing a game and we playing basketball, I try to keep the score because I try to keep the score fair, whether it's mine. And if you try to give me more points than I have, I don't want them. Like, no, bro. No, the score is 6-5, not 6-6. Remember, we ain't tied it up yet because I like to keep it fair. Because to me, if you cheat to win, then you really ain't won because you didn't win on level playing guy. Don't cheat. Do better. Try to get better. You ain't got to cheat the system to win. Because if you cheated, you really ain't won. That's how I look at it. If you cheat won, then you really ain't won. I ain't talking about breaking a rule. Like if you playing the game and you hold a motherfucker there. And no, that ain't cheating. That's, you know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about if you like Tom Brady letting the air out of the football, did you really win that Super Bowl, bro? You can't really say you won if it's like that. Ain't, if you cheated like that, that ain't really winning. Just even like my nigga Barry Bonds, like that's my nigga. Smack the shit out of the ball. That nigga use steroids, bro. You don't get to be that motherfucker, bro. You don't go from never hitting more than 40 to hitting 73. You just don't do it. You know, I don't give Barry Bonds, I think, is the coldest baseball player ever, with or without the steroid era. And the era that he was living in. And see, this is why I don't like to fucking talk about shit sports-wise. That ain't my time, because you don't know what was going on in that time. If you don't got the feel of the time and the air, then you don't really know what's going on. You feel me? You going by somebody else's time. And I ain't opening the windows because and putting the air on because I don't want all that noise in the background. I'm just doing this on my phone. It's another thing I like about Jersey Niner shit. And then it's that straight raw. It is what it is. In that raw segment, in that raw scene, you get to see what the person is really like when he walked down the street, and you can see that he has interactions with people in the motherfucking community, and he always is polite, respectful, has manners. So I fuck with shit like that because that's the type of shit that I be on. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can learn a lot about a motherfucker by being nice to him. You can find out what they really about if you be nice to them. Because the motherfuckers that's really shitty still gonna be shitty even though you try to be nice. You feel me? So yeah, man. Y'all done went a little bit longer, a little bit off topic, but like I said, it's my first video. Wanted to give a shout out to them four brothers. Say it again, Jersey Niner, Retro Rob, YMF, your mom's favorite, and your boy Vin Live Space, you feel me? Holla at me, you know what I'm saying? One love with you, bros. Keep this motherfucking BRC shit moving, the real, you know what I'm saying? I will be locked in, smashing that like button though every time I click in on y'all shit. You know what I'm saying? YMF, whatever you know what I'm saying, I can see that you be on a live check. I check in, see what you own, see you in there pushing all your little buttons like that, as the one nigga said on the game, you know what I'm saying? But he don't know that. It's a rhythm to the buttons. The games player know that. I know that you wasn't just pushing buttons. You can hear the rhythm of the button, but when you move the joystick, it sound like you pushing buttons, but it's really just the joystick. So, but like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming here, I'm subscribed to all y'all, get all your motherfucking notifications, you know what I'm saying? When I check this shit, I always try to hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? And then, yeah, keep it moving like that. But I'm going to be back doing mainly sports talk, opinions type shit, you know what I'm saying? I will do some battle rap, you know what I'm saying? I watch a little, but hopefully Cass will get me back into watching a lot. Like I used to be on, like I said before, you know what I'm saying? I was tuned in. I used to fuck with guys like Hollow, A-Bird, Daylight for sure, Charlie Clips. The boys was nice. Boop, Lux, you know what I'm saying? Really the big name niggas because, you know, the shit was getting the same, so I didn't want to, like, I just watched the niggas I like, you know, even John the Don. I fucks with John the Don, fuck with Bath. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm gonna be back talking shit, smoking splits. Most of the time, I won't have the camera on me. You know what I'm saying? I flip that shit around, let y'all ride around, see where I'm driving, this, that, and the other. But I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna try to get as much of the. I'm gonna tell y'all about the rivalry, the Madison McKinley rivalry, the football rivalry. What make these two schools and communities great? Try to get as much of a look at the facilities on both sides, because that's another thing that makes the rivalry so great is the campuses and the facilities and how the program treats both of the players and the festivities that go down with rivalry the week. Like I said, Madison McKinley, that's the only game, high school game, football game that can be betted on in Vegas. And the 100 feet was in like 93 and 94, 94, 95. I can't remember the actual year. I think it was 94. In Sports Illustrated. So if you go to Sports Illustrated, pull out the motherfucking Sports Illustrated, from there they get the 100 beat. Like now it's at like 130 or something, because they bet it a couple times in the playoffs, this, that, and the other. So yeah, I'm gonna try to, you know, let you know what it's like to start county football, high school football, why it's so big here. Like I said, try to, you know, debate on the games. Like later on today, I'm gonna get talking about game 3 that's going on tonight, Warriors in Toronto. But yeah, man, really, man, I gotta stop this so I can get some air in this motherfucker, because I'm getting hot as a bitch, bro. Y'all boys holler at me. It's your boy, Positive Energy, a.k.a. Bud Butts. Oh, and I'm on that PS4. Was on the 2K, but I ain't playing again until the new bag come out. Gold Game coming, 49ers, Gamer Tag, eBay Google. You know what I'm saying? E/Google underscore E/BAY underscore Google. You know what I'm saying? A little inside of me. If anybody can figure that one out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Who tuned into that? You understand why I got that name a little bit. I can give you the background of that. But yeah, holler at your boy, man. It is what it is. One time, Kansas City, hold it down.